What's up, guys? It's Joel with True Life Investing, here to bring you another update today. It's super awesome. There's three things that we're going to talk about. Number one is the $1.9 trillion stimulus plan that's coming, called the American Rescue Plan. Number two is going to be some child tax credits that you're going to be receiving some monthly payments directly to your account whenever it gets passed if you have children. And then the third thing is going to be about the stock market and what a legendary investor is saying what's going to happen. So remember, there's timestamps in the description, so if you want to jump right into a certain section, go ahead and do it, and then go on your merry way, do whatever you want. We're going to get right into it. First things first, third round of stimulus. Everybody's looking for this extra stimulus that's going to be coming to our accounts for the $1,400. So there was somebody by the name of Bernie Sanders. You know him, he's this guy right here. He said in an interview that we've got to act now. He's going to be one of the new incoming chairmen for the Senate Budget Committee, and he literally said that basically they're going to threaten to advance the coronavirus stimulus plan with a certain thing called the reconciliation process if the Republicans don't support it or they don't want to pass it quickly. And what this special process does, it allows them to be able to have a 51 majority vote rather than the 60 votes that normally required in the Senate to advance that legislation. And this is something that he said, if Republicans don't express any support for this, or they don't want to act quickly for this new stimulus package, we're going to take this process and we're going to push it through, and it's going to happen. So this was something that he was blatantly saying in an interview with Fox, that it's going to happen whether the Republicans support it or not. We've got enough votes. We've got a process that we can use. So this is something that they said they want to look to pass legislation as soon as possible, and they're going to be talking about getting that done more in this upcoming week. If there's any more details, I'm going to bring it right to you and bring another video to the channel. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, number two, is if you've got kids, whether they're like this kid, or they're like this kid.
You bought in 2K15 instead of 2K16?
It was out of stock.
What the?
If you've got kids, you're about to get some help. This is amazing because one of the things that they were saying is that there's around almost close to 30 million kids out there that normally would receive lunch or receive some food while they go to school. Well, because there's been the lockdowns, because the kids haven't been able to go back to school, they haven't been able to get that food. And I don't know about you, but I can imagine, we're here in America, kids shouldn't be starving or not have food here in America. And so one of the things that the Democrats are literally drafting the legislation right now is to expand the child tax credit from $2,000 to $3,000 or $3,600. And I'm going to break that down. So if you're including with the age 17 and under, if you have a child, then you'll be able to get this tax increase from $2,000 to $3,000. But if that child is under the age of 6, then it'll go from $3,000 to $3,600. So what they're planning to do is split that up in 12 months, and then once the legislation is passed, they're going to deliver monthly payments directly into your account if you direct deposited, or they're going to be mailed out in the sum of either $300 or $250 to those parents, depending upon the amount of kids that they have and they're able to claim as dependents. So this is huge legislation that the Biden administration says that it's coming. It's one of their key focus points. This is something that normally you get your tax credit at the end of the year whenever you file your taxes, and so it would be the money that you would get would be in your refund. But they said, look, kids are starving right now. Kids need food right now. So we're going to set it up. We're going to streamline this so that we can get that money, those monthly payments, into those families' homes, get those kids fed, and it's going to be, like I said, either $250 or $300 that they're going to make happen, and they're pushing on this legislation to happen within the next week or two. So if you got those kids, this is great news. They're going to be able to get some food and get fed, and even if the kids can't go back to school because of the protocols and because of the COVID-19 is still out there and rampant, they're still going to be taken care of. They're still going to have those full bellies. So that's amazing news to hear, and I hope it gets passed really, really soon. Let me know, would you rather have a full $3,600 amount in one check, or like how they're saying it, would you rather get it in monthly so that you got $300 this month, $300 the next month for a consecutive 12 months? Let me know down in the comments. Last thing we're going to talk about is there's a legendary investor by the name of Jeremy Grantham. Now this guy right here, he says that he was telling investors during a Bloomberg interview that this $1.9 trillion federal aid package that President Joe Biden is bringing to Congress, that they look to pass very, very soon, is going to boost the stock market. In terms of, there's some people that are going to take, whether that's a $1,400 check or a $2,000 check, and they're going to put it into Robinhood or Webull. So if you don't have one of those accounts, you want to start investing, check my links out in the description. You'll get 2 free stocks with Webull, and you also get those same free stocks with Robinhood if you open an account and deposit $100 into that account. So remember, this is the thing, that with him saying this, it's already happened last year. Whenever they had the stimulus packages come out, there's a lot of people that started opening up those Robinhood accounts, those Webull accounts, and with those stock market trading platforms, and started investing, and the stock market has seen a huge increase. I mean, to the point where it broke records. It broke the highest that it's ever been in the history of the stock market. And this is what this legendary investor, Jeremy Grantham, is expecting to happen again. So with this is something that if you are an investor, or if you want to start investing, this is something that with this extra money, if you don't need it for anything else like rent or food or anything like that, you can use it to start investing, get to a point where your money is making you money. And this is something that a lot of people are getting into, and it's actually disrupting the stock market, because you have so many people, there's an influx of, the millennials that are starting their stock market careers or lives or whatever through a Robinhood account or a Webull account. And you don't have to, they don't charge commissions whenever you make trades, and it's so much easier. It's a easy, intuitive platform, and this is something that with this new stimulus package he sees coming again. So if you want to bet on that, then you can go ahead, trust his advice. I currently have a Robinhood account and a Webull account, and I deposit into both of those accounts. They're great platforms to start trading, very easy to use. Robinhood is more of a simpler platform, so if you want to go with that, but if you want to get more into the details, into the nitty gritty of all the information, then you can go with the Webull account. It is, to me, there's a ton more information, but they both have cryptocurrency, they both have trading options. So it's something really cool that, if you can, start investing, start building your wealth. And, if it happened last year, then maybe it's going to happen this year. I hope it does, because I got stocks, and I would like to see that grow, especially, even in my 401k. And if we've already broken records with the stock market, hopefully it can continue to grow and grow, and we can see an increase with that. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. And I'm going to be bringing to you news that's up to date as it comes out, as fast as possible, so that you can stay up to date, know everything that you need to know. Because remember, if they pass this stimulus package, the sooner they pass it, if you filed early, if you've already got your taxes in place, you're either going to get back pay for stimulus you should have received, or you're going to get a larger refund, or you're going to be one of the very first ones to actually receive one of the stimulus checks as they start sending them out via direct deposit or by mail. So remember, staying up to date with all the news, find it here on this channel. This is True Life Investing. My name is Joel. It's been a pleasure bringing all this news to you. I'll see you next time.